Hey, so yeah, Annie responded to the other recording, and I just want to make a new one because it really triggered some nice thinking that I think we all relate to wishing for a past day, a past experience, a past relationship, a past life, a past success. That's something that when we wish for those, when we want to, we want to go back in time. It's like fear of not being able to go back. It's like not FOMO, but FOLO, fear of losing the past. Fault, fear of losing the past. So today we're just gonna bring up the idea of how a wish can destroy my ability to be only in today. Because if I wish for a relationship that's gone, or I wish for a me that is no longer, if I wish for a time in my life when things weren't so hectic, a time in my life when I didn't have so much of the children and responsibilities, or so much sickness, or so much even wealth. Maybe it became too complicated with all the wealth. Maybe, the success is overwhelming. So if I wish for something back then I'm being pulled out of the present. I'm being pulled out of only today. And that's why the Holy Mystic says a person needs to be careful to try to segregate, he said in the beginning of his essay, segregate the past and the future from today and be in today. And because today, we're saying today is where the exit from the maze is. In other words, if I'm afraid, anticipating the future is a fantasy. It's imagination. In Hebrew, it's dimyon. And my wish for the past is fantasy. I'm wishing because that's not reality. Reality is real. It's real, and that's what's right here and now. How do I know what should be? Rabbi Arsh guides us to practice thinking about how do I know what should be right now? Because it is. If you're listening to this recording, then that's what needs to be right now. And if you're not, you're not. But then you don't know that I'm saying this. So, anyways, wishing for a past experience, a past day, a past anything keeps me away from right now. So that's a wish. So, what am I wishing for that's in my way right now? So, we could use that question tool, that self reflection tool. What am I wishing for? Stop and think for a minute. What are you wishing for today, this morning? Are you wishing that you felt better? So I wish that I felt better like yesterday. I wish that I was happier like on Sunday. I wish that I was more positive. I wish that I could be grateful, but I can't. So even that is pulling me out of whatever gift and beauty and learning and insight is in right now. So let's just stop and think. What do I wish? I wish for myself. Let me think. You think too. I wish that every single time I went from a good mood state and a good mind, a good mode, to a negative one, that I wouldn't be wishing that I wasn't here again. I wish that I would just get full acceptance of these difficult experiences. That's what I wish. So I wish that I could be the person. I wish that I could go back and seemingly do the one I did before. So I think the problem here is that I think that I created those other mood states. And maybe it was just a blessing, but that's for another time. The point is, whatever the wish is keeping me away from what's going on right now and what I need to do and what I need to discover. And then a person could sincerely waste a whole life on a wish. Do you know what I mean? A person could sincerely waste a whole life on a wish. I'd be wishing for the mother I never had, wishing for the father I never had, wishing for the brother who wouldn't treat me that way, wishing for teachers to recognize me as successful. Because a wish in psychotherapy is a powerful force. It is a magnet. It's such a magnet. In trauma, we have that recapitulation magnet that people want to go back to when it happened so they could wish they could make it happen differently. And our hearts go out to you if you're still feeling that in this moment. It is so powerful. Did you know a person can sincerely waste a whole life on a wish? Do you know what I mean? And may God shield us from this, and may we let go and float down the river. You're not going to swim upstream unless you're Superman, and I'm not. Maybe you are. So it's a very, very powerful force in psychology. I'm thinking of a client right now who really wishes they could go back and get a mother. They didn't have a mother. The mother was emotionally unavailable and not very nice. So it's funny is that when she's with her children, she's wanting herself to be that nurturing mother, but then also wanting to kind of get her own because she's having that wish in the present moment. And wanting that from her kids was a setup for disaster. You know what I'm saying? Because like kids are kids, and it's pulling her that way. So a person can sincerely waste a whole life on a wish. You know what I mean? So we got to stop and think. What do we wish for? What do we wish for? And there's a positive wish and a negative wish. And it's good to wish for the future that good things are coming instead of anticipating bad things are. But a wish about the past is a trick. It's a trap. Why? Because the past is gone. The Holy Breslovers teach us a really cool definition of time. Time's a moving target. The present is on the run. It keeps moving forwards. Time keeps on drifting into the future. Well, that guy in the song was depressed because he's staying in the past, but he's not really because he's in the present. Know what I mean? So anyways, the point is that the past doesn't exist anymore. So anything I want from it is a waste of time. It does exist as a memory in my mind and a set of definitions about what was, but it doesn't actually exist. And so therefore, I need to let go of it and let it drift down the river and be in the present where God is for sure sending us so many things. And take some time, think about, try out that tool today or tomorrow when you're not feeling good, more of the dissatisfied feeling. What am I wishing could be here from the past that is not right now? And say, you know what, is that helping me? No, and let it go and see if you can open up to whatever is here and is meant to be understood or done or not did, and to not do something. All right, thank you for the opportunity to share these beautiful ideas. I probably get the most benefit. Hopefully you get something very good as well.